Fifth person.
Okay, go. Hi! How many of you are excited about the Super Bowl this weekend? Okay, well, unlike you, I am not actually a sports fan. So I don't typically watch the Super Bowl, but I do have memories of the Super Bowl as a child, and the thing that I remember most is not actually the game. It's what happened after the game. I remember that there always seemed to be a reporter who would find one of the winning athletes and say, "You just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?" And this stuck with me because the answer was always the same. They always said, "I'm going to Disneyland." And as a child, I'd never been to Disneyland, and it seemed like a really magical answer. And I can tell you, having been to Disneyland several times now, that it is a really magical answer. I'm hoping that by the end of my speech, whether you've been to Disneyland before or whether you are still wishing upon a star to go someday, that you will have the tools that you need to make the most of your Disneyland vacation by saving time in your lines, by having something to do while you are in line, and by sharing one of my favorite Disneyland activities with you. When I think of Disneyland, I think of Mickey Mouse, cinnamon churros, and long lines. Many people don't know, but Disney has actually created a way to skip the lines. Disney has a system called Fast Pass that lets you get a ticket for one ride at a time that allows you to go up at an appointed time during the day and skip the line, which saves people up to 45 minutes per line. Now that's a lot of extra rides, right? Now on Disney's website, they've listed over 20 different attractions, most of them their most popular rides, that allow you to use this Fast Pass system. But in order to use it, you would have to run around Disney to each ride you wanted to go on as your previous Fast Pass expired, which meant that you spent a lot of time running around Disney. Last year, Disney created a new system called the Max Pass system that allows you to do the same thing on your mobile phone from anywhere in the park. Basically the same as a Fast Pass, but you get to skip the running. $10 a day, that's the fee associated with it. Most of us think it's pretty worth that price. Now, even if you really use this Max Pass system, you are still going to spend a lot of time in line at Disney, and I want to give you something to do while you're waiting in line. My favorite thing to do is look for hidden Mickeys, and those are exactly what they sound like. They're images of Mickey Mouse hidden in the attractions and the landscape all around Disney. Now, Stephen Barrett, who is one of the most trusted guidebook authors on hidden Mickey, says that while Disney has not officially put out a list, there have been almost 5,000 hidden Mickeys found across Disneyland resorts worldwide. So have fun, be creative. You may find Disney characters hidden all over the place. But be warned, if you search too hard, you might find hidden Mickeys everywhere. 3 rocks on the ground end up looking like a face and 2 ears, and pepperoni on your pizza ends up looking like your favorite Disney character too. So when this happens, I suggest you take a break from the hunting and the riding, and that will bring me to one of my favorite Disney activities, pin trading. I don't know if you know this one, but Disney has a whole series of collectible pins. And these were originally started in 1971 as a way for people to buy cool, unique souvenirs. And they are. But in 1999, October of 1999, Disney came out with their Millennium Edition. And they were supposed to run, it was a series of 7 pins that were supposed to run from October of 1999 to January of 2000. And it was a limited edition special thing at Epcot only. But they became so popular that Disney decided to not only continue their run, but spread them out to all of their other locations. And now pin trading has completely taken off. So here are a couple of tips for pin traders. First off, you're gonna have to buy pins, and somewhere cool to put them. But once you have a few pins, that's when the fun begins. You can start trading them. Now, you can trade with anyone else that has pins, but here's the catch. Other guests at the park can say yes or no, but employees, or cast members, as Disney likes to call them, can't say no. They have to trade with you. So, couple of things with that one. You can only trade 2 pins per cast member per day, and you can't trade them anything that they already have. But it's totally fun to walk up to cast members wearing lanyards, or there are billboards in lots of stores, and just trade pins. It can be a bit addictive, so be careful with that one, but have fun and you'll get tons of great souvenirs. Now, if you've been paying attention, then I guarantee that you will spend your day running around the park, chasing shorter lines, finding hidden images of your favorite Disney characters, and filling your lanyard with new pins and making new friends. And no doubtedly, you will sink into your pillow in your hotel room and fall asleep to dreams of Ariel's grotto and high-speed car chases and splashing down mountains to haunted mansions with gangs of pirates chasing after you. And then you will know that you have successfully done Disney.